Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know this is going to be a bit of a different video. I'm actually doing a collab with this guy. He is my boyfriend and his name is Mr. Jesse Hammond, and he's got a YouTube channel as well. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, basically we are doing sort of art meets photography video.
Obviously I'm a photographer. Me and Sarah are actually partners. Obviously, like she said, we've been together for like 7 years. I'm a photographer. I love doing photography like she loves doing her art. It's really just an awesome passion of mine. Creating something is really cool. So we had a really cool idea to collab. We've wanted to collab for the longest time. I've had a YouTube channel for about 6 months, but we haven't had an idea. And this is the idea. I'm gonna take a photo and then I'm gonna give it off to her, and she's gonna draw something and implement it into that photo. So that's photography meets art. We're gonna do 2 versions, which she can explain now.
Yeah, so basically he's going to take a really awesome photo and he's going to edit it and do everything he needs to do, and then he's going to send it off to me, and I'm going to draw a figure on top of that photo.
Yeah.
And I'm basically going to use like the colors from the photo. I'm going to do it digitally actually, and I'm going to use the little eyedropper tool to try and get the colors correct so that the actual drawing looks like it's part of the photo, not just
so
like
it matches the scene.
Yeah, so it like it'll ground it in the picture, make it look like one thing instead of like a drawing over the top of the photo.
So there's going to be 2 parts, obviously. The first part will be on my channel. What we're doing in that is I'm going to take a photo of something in the foreground. I'm going to completely eliminate the background. Like I'll literally use Photoshop and remove that background. And then I'm going to hand it off to Sarah, and she's going to finish the video on my channel by drawing something in that background to make it fascinating and stand out and mix together. And then on her channel, this video you're watching right now, the photo I take is going to be in the background, and then she's going to make something in the foreground. So it's completely flipped on both channels.
Yeah. So the first part of this video, I'm going to have most of Jesse like going through his, photography stuff and probably getting the good photo for me. So yeah, I hope it turns out well. Make sure you go check out his channel. He's been growing so quickly. And you should all subscribe to him because he's amazing. And I'm not just saying that because he's my boyfriend. He does a lot of different stuff. So yeah.
So I just want to point out, I am an artist, but I don't really draw that much. There's like 1 drawing video on my channel, and it's probably not going to be that filled with drawings because I don't draw that much. I'm very different from Sarah, I'm very different from Scribble here, but definitely come and check out my channel. I do sort of photography videos, tech reviews, fun videos, a whole bunch of stuff, videos every week, and yeah.
Subscribe.
I'd appreciate if you like
to
subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, Jesse here. So after walking around for a bunch of the day, we took a whole bunch of photos, and here's the ones that we were happy with. As you can see, there's this nice bird in the tree here, and I really like the colors and stuff in this. We also have this awesome one of this lizard. As we said before, there was a whole bunch of guys hanging around, and it was really fun to shoot them. We got this awesome photo of this majestic guy looking out into the distance, and this is actually the photo we decided to use on my video. And here's the photographer in his natural habitat, getting up close, taking an awesome photo of the flowers, and there was a bee in that last shot. Really happy with some of the photos we got today. We got this awesome photo of this tree. We were both really happy with how this photo turned out, and this is the photo we decided to use for Sarah's video. So we chucked that into Lightroom on my iPad, and I sort of fiddle around with the colors and the light and stuff like that. Really edit the photo like I would with my normal photography photos. Boost that clarity, bring out a whole bunch of the details, add a very slight vignette to make it look really nice, and I'm really happy with how this photo turned out. It looks really awesome, and Sarah should be able to do something really cool by putting something in the foreground of this image. I imagine she would have something on the tree or something like that, maybe an animal or something like that, but at this point in time I actually have no idea, and that is really fun and part of the surprise. So I can't wait to see what she does with this. I'm really happy how it turned out, and be sure to check out the video on my channel as well to see how that photo went of the majestic lizard looking out into the middle of nowhere. And yeah, that's pretty much my work done here, guys. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this collab is going to turn out, and I can't wait to see what Sarah has done.
Hey guys, it's me again, Scribble. So basically, I love this photo that Jesse took. I think it was amazing, and when I first saw it, the first thing that popped into my head was I want to fill this frame with Pokemon. I want them to like live in this tree and have some flying around and make it look like they live there. So yeah, I started off sketching out this little Pidgeotto here, and I ended up filling it in with a few fields of colour. I tried to keep them mainly flat because I was going to do the shading for this character after I did all the colours. So yeah, I just did a few different fields here of like the colours that Pidgeotto has, and I tried to make it not too bold and not too saturated because I wanted this to actually fit in with the scene. Obviously you could tell that he has no feet or tail, but that's okay because I plan to have him coming in from the corner, so you won't actually see that part of him. So to do the shading, I actually did a layer above this one, and I set the blending mode to overlay, I believe. And yeah, basically that makes it so whatever color you do, I did mainly grays. It sets the the value of it to that, so that you can basically shade with any color. Like you can shade any color and it will go to a darker version of that color. And yeah, I actually really like this way of shading because it actually makes it very quick and pretty easy. And yeah, after that I added a little bit of a motion blur to Pidgeotto so that like it looks like it's flying in. So you know how like photos they have like, I don't know, if a bird's flying it may be a little bit blurred at the parts that are going really fast. So yeah, I tried to pay attention to that as well, and I think I really like the effect. After that, I drew a lovely little Ekans, and I actually noticed that Ekans doesn't have a little snake tongue, so I just did a little regular tongue that he has, but I tried to make it sticking out anyway because I thought that that was really cute. And then after that, I decided that I didn't want these all to be Gen 1 Pokemon because I'm not a Gen 1er. I love all Pokemon, so I added a lovely little Floette, as you can see here, and I gave her a red flower because I thought that that would be a nice pop of colour. And yeah, I tried to shade the white parts with green because I didn't want to add too much grey to this image, and since there's a lot of green in this photo, the shading would look really nice. I think there's a little bit too much green on her. It looks like it's a little bit too green, but anyways, I'm still happy with how she turned out, and I thought it was really cute. After that, I drew a lovely beauty fly, and I wanted to have this character sort of more back in the background. So I actually roughly did all of her shapes and colors, and I tried to make it sure it looked nice and stuff, but I didn't need to go too crazy with the details because after I did that, I would add a bit of a Gaussian blur to it, and it would kind of set it off in the background a little bit more so that it looks like it's out of that field of view. I forget what it's called, bokeh, whatever. I'm not a photographer. Jesse's gonna kill me if I say the wrong word, so I think it's bokeh. Anyways, after that, I wanted to add some more Pokemon up in the tree, so I actually decided to do 2 little piggy pecks. And I love this little bird Pokemon. I think it's so cute. I'm not a huge fan of its final evolution, to be honest, to Canon. So yeah, I use the same blending shading technique as with the other ones, which is actually a really neat trick, and it gives it a nice little effect, I think. But yeah, after that I made sure that I would add a little bit of a shadow to underneath the Pokemon to make sure that they look like they're in the scene, because I didn't want them to just pop out. I wanted them to look like they were part of it. And I know they're a little bit more cartoony than you'd expect, especially with a photo background, but I think it looks really cool and it makes them stand out nicely. And yeah, overall it's a pretty nice piece. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, there's actually another Floette in the distance. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you all liked this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Go check out the video that I did with Jesse on his channel. It's really cool. I love how it turned out. And yeah, hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!